Hi Cancer, welcome to your March 2023 general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun and Rising signs. Cancer, I'm starting up my podcasts again with the March readings, so I do hope that you enjoy those on Apple, Spotify and Amazon Music. Let's get started here. Cancer, the energy that's around you is moving on. 8 of Cups energy. You know, I'm seeing this person leaving behind footprints. So I'm seeing you as someone who is very consciously aware of the mark you make. I feel that that's what drives you, Cancer, is self-awareness, awareness of the world, awareness of your imprint on the world. So Spirit is asking you to, when you go forward, when you move forward with all of this beautiful energy of hope and trust and faith that things will work out well on this journey of yours, when you move forward, to always think about the impact that you make. I feel that's what you've learned here, Cancer. You've learned something quite big, and you've learned through this, whatever this event was in your life. It could have been a divorce, it could have been a job that didn't work out, it could have been a place that didn't work out for you. Whatever it was that you're now moving on from, it could be an old pattern of behavior, whatever it is. What you've learned is that for you, how you want to move forward, you want to move forward with awareness. Awareness of the impact that you have on the world around you, other people, places. So Cancer, we have this energy of the cauldron. Now the cauldron speaks to me of the womb. So there may have been a pregnancy of some of you here, moving away from perhaps a time of being more self-focused and now becoming more aware of the world at large and what you're leaving behind, possibly because you are pregnant, or because you are wanting to be pregnant, or because you already have a child or children. So there's a feeling here of a perspective changes, or your perspective change when it comes to seeing the world. I'm getting this very much as seeing the world at large here, Cancer. Now, I'm also getting sacral chakra energy around this. I'm seeing this as intention. What you put into something is what you will get out of it. So is there something that you don't want to put in any more effort towards? Is it something that you'd rather put more effort into? I'm getting it as like a 7 of Pentacles feeling, where it feels very much like, Cancer, you're at a crossroads and you're thinking, well, what do I really want to put all of my effort into? Where do I see the most reward happening for me and for my children, for me and my significant other, for me and the people that I love, for the world at large? Yes, it's very expansive kind of energy. You're thinking about the big picture. You're thinking about leaving behind a certain thing, place, job, whatever it might be, and moving on to something bigger than, greater than. Okay. So let's see, with this cauldron energy, I get what you put in, you'll get out in kind. The Ace of Pentacles, look at that, an opportunity. Well, when we're given a seed, the Ace of Pentacles, I often see that as a seed for growth. And again, I get for some of you, pregnancy, definitely. So if that's something that's on your agenda, this certainly could be a month for that to happen. If that's not something you want, then of course take precautions, because I see that's a very fertile energy around you, Cancer. There's what do you do with this seed once it's planted? Again, I'm getting a sense here of redirecting, reprioritizing. I get an energy of pruning, cutting the dead wood, looking for the ways in which you can change how you do things on a daily basis to make things better for you and for your children, for the world at large. Again, I get this very expansive kind of thinking around you, Cancer. So you're not just thinking singularly anymore, you're thinking more in terms of the we instead of me. So yes, when given this opportunity, this seed, what are you going to do with it? Where do you see yourself going? For a lot of you, you're looking in the mirror here and stripping away any kind of illusions. You're seeing reality, you're seeing things without the glamour or illusion of a feeling of things not being real. Some of you, I'm getting a message, are coming out of a time in your life where things were very unclear, things were hazy, perhaps you weren't seeing very clearly. Now you're seeing. And now that you see, you can't unsee whatever this is. So you're seeing the way forward clearly, and you're leaving something behind because of this clarity. Okay, let's have a look at this fairy that's around you, this fairy glamour. I'm getting it as air energy. King of Wands. Okay, so you're seeing someone, and you're seeing your position in a different way. Okay. Cancer. Yeah, it feels very much like okay, I'm getting this. Very much seeing the impact of your decisions that you've made in the past. I get an impactful decision that was made sometime in the past and had long-lasting effects. Cancer. And you're now seeing the results of that, clearly, the results of that decision, whatever it was. And now that you're seeing that, I feel like it's an indicator. It's something that you're being prodded to change, to transform. Yeah, it's a decision that you made probably a long time ago, Cancer, and now that you're seeing the results of that decision, now you understand how it all played out, why it led to this, why you are in the circumstances that you currently are, and now you're seeing how to change that for the future. Now, you may not have been able to change the thing that happened in the past. That may be something that you're having to move on from. But having learned the lesson that you won't do that again, or well, I won't do it that way again. I'll never do it that way again. Now, moving forward, I know what to do, and I know how to be successful. It's like you've been given a recipe for success here, Cancer. So if there's been something that didn't work out in the past due to a decision that was made, I get that the future looks bright for you. You will get what you want. You will be successful. Probably not with this past thing, but for some of you, yes. But I get the majority of you are moving on, seeing what happened there, looking at it. It's like you can look back at the past here, like a movie, and see how every decision point in your life has impacted you. It's very much like plot points in a script, plot points in a movie. You know, you see how that decision affected this and that decision affected this. What decision are you going to make next, and why? What's the intention? What's the motivation? I feel it's this we energy instead of me. So for some of you, you've taken a very singular approach, independent, perhaps single, and now you may be deciding to start a relationship. Some of you may be planning on marrying. Some of you are starting a family. So yeah, this next plot point, this next shift in your journey, this next move that you make, all of those things that you've had in your past, they're all of the things that you've seen clearly, all of the things that have impacted you thus far have led you to this point, and they're giving you some kind of peace. I get you making peace with the past and seeing how the past and all of these influences has changed you, has had an impact on you. Very important kind of energy. And I get some kind of important discussion as well. With someone around you. It could be a family member, it could be a close friend, but I feel like you're talking about this. For some of you, you're writing it down. Some of you may be writing a book about your past, your past journey, what you have to share, what you've learned. It will help you move on from something that was perhaps quite traumatic or dramatic in the past. And by you moving forward, surviving whatever happened, surviving all of those things that have happened in your life, focusing on the path ahead, remaining very hopeful, keeping that horizon, keeping that forward movement, that forward thinking energy. By you doing that, I get that you have a lot of knowledge to share to other people, something that you can perhaps pass on in a way which will be very helpful. Now, I also get this energy of animals and animal companions. So for some of you, I get a pet here that's very important, whether they're currently still with you, or unfortunately, I get for some of you Cancerians. So you may have lost a pet, or you may have experienced some kind of traumatic loss associated with a past love, and animals helped you through it. There may have been a connection between you and this animal and this past love, and I'm picking that up for some of you, not all of you. So let's have a look at this animal's energy. And some of you are wanting to share your love with animals, meaning some of you may be seeing, I get for some of you Cancerians, you may just focus on, I get a life that benefits animals, caring for animals. Some of you may be learning to be a vet or a veterinary assistant, or work in some kind of animal shelter. There's something there where you're going to be really connected with the animal kingdom, with nature, Cancer. Yeah. The Empress. Wow. For some of you, again, I can't get away from this pregnancy energy for some of my Cancerians out there. Yes. You're a beautiful, caring soul, a strong empath. I do get you as somebody who has a peaceful way about you. Animals are attracted to you. You can't help but care for injured animals. They bring you peace. You bring them peace too, just by your... And for some of you, I'm getting that you may be seeing a partner around you as someone who doesn't share. It's just too different from you. Maybe a little aggressive. You could be moving on from that person, someone who doesn't bring you peace. That won't be for all of you, but for some of you. For others of you, I just get a very calming, you're a calming influence. Or for some of you, you may be finding that animals, or the presence of animals, calm you, bring you a sense of, it feels a little, how do I put that? Yeah, I get bringing you peace and stability in a world of change. So for some of my Cancerians out there, there's quite a lot of change around you, this moving on energy. Some of you may be physically moving on from a job, a place, a person, maybe all three. And you're moving forward, you've got the horizon in front of you, and you're firmly focused on that horizon. May the horizon always sustain you. You want to go forward, you want to go forward, you want to grow. And some of you are seeing somewhere new that you want to plant the seeds for your future. Some of you have outgrown a job, a person, or a place, and you see something else that you want to grow in your future. What you put in, you get out. So it may be a situation where you felt that you weren't going to get what you needed out of a situation, and so you may be, some of you, cutting your losses there and moving on. It won't be for all of you. You'll know if that's for you. So Cancer, let's have a look at this Sylph's energy. Can you clarify this energy of Sylphs for Cancer, please, Spirit, for March? Advice for Cancer. And we've got the Devil energy here. Yeah, change. I'm getting change. And we've got the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Yes. Yes. You're changing, Cancer. That's the thing. I feel like you're seeing, strongly seeing, how you can be an instrument of change in your own life. Okay. It's by that thing that I was talking about of you looking behind you and seeing the impacts of certain decisions that you've made. And now, before you take this next step, you're looking back and you're putting an end with that Ten of Swords. Yeah, I get you putting an end to just going along with things. I get you being very courageous and brave here, Cancer, and standing up. So if anything in the past you felt like you were perhaps, you just kind of went along with it to keep the peace, this time I see that you're not going to do that. I see you taking a stance. I see you being very much someone who is standing up for what you believe in, for what you want, and you're not going to back down. And you're certainly willing to walk away or lose something when it isn't giving you what you want, this growth. And it may be this Devil energy that you're leaving behind, whatever that Devil represents. It's something that was keeping you stuck, stagnant, was not working to your benefit. I feel it's a person, but for others of you it could be behavior, something that you know about yourself. that you're taking a stance about. For some of you, you may be recognizing, I need to change that. I need to stop with that behavior, and I need to make some changes in my life. You'll know if it's you or if it's someone else. For some of you, it could be someone else and something within you. So for those of you who are struggling with some behaviors that you know are not good for you, I get this as you being able to recognize when you need to make a change, and I get you doing it. It's almost like I get someone here who could go cold turkey, stop something quite suddenly and be able to do it. You're that strong, Cancer. Wow. Let's see, I'm going to pull a card for the spell work for Cancer, please. What is the spell work for Cancer for the month of March? The spell work for Cancer. Protection. Okay. Let me read the spell work for that one. Okay. All right. Assessing your situation carefully. All right. Seek the truth, the energy of protection. Shielding yourself. All right. For some of you, there's an energy around you, I'm seeing the world of like protecting the world. Again, I see this as very expansive kind of energy of not just me, but we. This energy of protection. Protecting animals, protecting young ones, protecting those that need protection. There's something here that I'm picking up around, again, I get environmental consciousness, just being very aware, consciously aware of the importance of how you leave the world, the impact that you have on the world. For some of you, you've had an experience recently, Cancer. This won't be for all of you, but for some of you, you've had some kind of breakthrough where you suddenly see things very, very black and white without any kind of illusion, but you see very, very clearly. It's like being given the keys to a higher source. For some of you, it is that spiritual connection that's opening up a channel where you are able to access sight, sacred sight. For some of you, it feels a little bit like somebody going through an experience and seeing something, having a vision. I don't know if that's you, Cancer. It could be. And then as a result of seeing something, it could be as a result of seeing a TV program, or as a result of seeing somebody go through a tough time, or whatever it is that you're seeing. It could be the things that you've seen in your past. It gives you some kind of vision of the future and how you can play an important role in protecting. Interesting energy. The spell incantation with this one, Cancer, is during a first moon quarter on a Saturday. Sprinkle a circle of salt around you at midnight. Hold a lit black candle in one hand as you face north and a grounding piece of black tourmaline crystal in the other, and say, Star of Protection, a circle of salt. Surround and safeguard me from any default. Guard me from danger, gossip and hurt, from those who may curse me and dish out the dirt. I call upon the elements 5, preserve my intentions so I can survive. Standing within, I lift up my arms, black candle and crystal now banishes harm. Keep safe and defend my energy flow as I raise my vibration, allow me to grow. Now out of danger, protection in place, magical work now safe to embrace. Now blow out the black candle, step carefully out of the circle and say, gratefully I accept the magic of you, of protection to assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, build power in me, assist my transcendence, so mote it be. Yeah, so I'm getting this energy of protection, and it feels like your energy. It feels like you are this energy of protection. And you're also, of course, being protected in this growth and you moving forward here as well. So there's no reason to fear. There's no reason to fear the next steps. Move forward with courage, with bravery. Be the agent of change. If you know that things need to make a change, if you know what you need to change, you know the next step forward, all you have to do is take it. And I get for a lot of you it has to do with connections, possibly connecting with an animal. For others of you it could be connecting with a person, maybe reconnecting with family for some of you Cancerians. But I'm getting this energy of we, not me. We, not me. I'm going to leave it there, Cancer, and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. You can also go to my Etsy store, Gypsy Insights Tarot. The link is down below, and purchase directly there. Please do take a moment to press that thumbs up button, guys. Share me on your social media, and if you're a newcomer, I would love to have you subscribe. Thank you to my regulars and my podcast listeners on Apple, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Thank you, guys. I wish you all the very best, and please take care in March and beyond, Cancer.